So I'm talking with God this morning, and I'm just talking about the analogy beauty for ashes. And across the street from me, a house actually burnt down, and they're rebuilding it from the ashes, from the rubble, right? But anyway, as I'm talking to God about the ashes and the rebuilding and how he's going to give you something beautiful, aesthetically pleasing, that's what we think about when we think about beauty, is aesthetically pleasing to the eye, something that you deserve, right? And I was like, God, you know, I love that analogy, the beauty for the ashes, everything that burnt up, everything that wasn't supposed to be, you're going to make it beautiful again, right? And then it was a simple word. He says, look where you are now. And I was like, look where you are now. He says, you are now living in an answered prayer. Something that you cried and prayed for, you are now living in it. You're in your now season. And although you have bigger aspirations for the future, you have bigger dreams for the future, do not take away from now, at this present time, you are living in an answered prayer. Something that you prayed 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. And God has got you in that relationship. God has got you in that marriage. God has got you in that job. God has got you in that apartment, that house, that car. God has have you have that baby. You have the evidence of something that was impossible right now. Something that you could not do right now. You are in it right now. God is saying, don't you know that you're looking for this grandiose thing to happen when right now you are living in an answered prayer? Do not take away from me being the impossible God, from me being the miracle working God. He says right now you're living in an answered prayer. And I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. I'm picking up all the pieces of where the world dropped you. I'm picking up all the pieces from where the world dropped you. And I'm putting back together. It says, I needed it to all burn down. I needed it to all be the rubble, the remains, the nothing, the leftovers. He says, I needed all that to happen. Because I'm putting you back together again. I'm piecing you back together again. And you will once again be aesthetically pleasing, beautiful again. He says, I'm putting you back together again. You're now living in an answered prayer, and you're about to live in another answered prayer. Hold your horses. Hold on to your seatbelt. Buckle up, Buttercup, because you haven't seen anything yet. He's making it beautiful again. Rather, he's making you beautiful again. All the broken pieces, he's piecing back together, and you will live again in another answered prayer. Watch what God does next.